And good morning, everyone, and welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and just helping you become a better trader. And I build stuff in tech to help you become a better trader. It is Monday, August the 24th, and don't forget to check out Michael Boutros' video after this. I know he's on right now, so after you may be in that video right now. But then after that, go ahead and recheck it. He's one of the best technicians in the world. Let's go ahead and talk about risk, since it's possible to lose money trading Forex, and we're going to try to avoid doing that. It goes like this. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And here's the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And also, something else I want to remind you is that anything that I say as far as an entry or an exit strategy, those are just merely my opinion. That is not trading advice, so do not take it as trading advice. So let's go ahead and get into talking about me a little bit more. Here are the 5 products I have out. The multi-time frame confluence dashboard for MetaTrader 4 is out. It has 2 downloads already. How about that? I have not even done anything to prove that it's there or not. Well, I mean, I can prove it right now. We'll do that right now. Show you exactly what it looks like. This is my live account. Ooh. Okay, so it's the journal. Okay, that works for me. You keep it in the journal. Okay, so here it is right here. That's the trend confluence. Right now we have bullish across the board for everything except the 15-minute and the 30-minute time frames for the JPY. For the pound versus the yen, well, I got ATR pretty low, so not a whole lot's going on right there. And then we can also show it over here. And I think I also have it in the Canadian too. Yeah, just mixed, no consensus right there for the not going anywhere for the dollar versus the yen. And the Canadian, that's going to be in the news lately. Get a little bullish on us right there. Coming back over the 61.8 mark from a previous move that was from the, can't see what date that is. The May 1st move, May Day, to the June 21st, June 24th move. So that is a big move right there. And it's just coming back up to the 61.8 mark, which could mean it's time for it to bounce back. It went all the way down to the 78.6. How about that for some FIBO confluence? Oh, well, that's what's going on with that. We'll turn that down now. We also have the multi-time frame confluence dashboard for MetaTrader 5, which I put up Friday, which already has 32 downloads. That's kind of neat. Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 5 with 24 downloads. Wow. And interesting. And a lousy and a bad description. And then we also have the Bollinger Band and RSI Mean Reversion Pro for MetaTrader 4 with just 13 downloads. And FIBO Trend Continuation Zones with 70 downloads. Might be a point of interest for me to investigate more. So as you can see, I've been working hard on these. Got another one coming out right now. I'll be checking the data on that just as soon as this video is recorded and up. And it's where is it? There it is. The JPY Basket Machine Learning Unwind. So we're going to watch out for the carry trade to fall apart. That's going to be the next giant major move in Forex, and that's going to be one that I want to be ready for. And then I'll share it with you and see if you want to be ready for it too. This is my website. This is tradingforexforprofit.com. You can come here and learn how to trade Forex. Learn how to trade Forex. It's got everything from why trade Forex. If you're new to Forex, you can come over here and learn how to why trade Forex, Forex trading for beginners, and all these. And then even gets into the technicals like spread and slippage. And also how much should a beginner risk to trade. Answers a lot of questions that you may have as a beginning Forex trader. I'm adding content to this daily. A lot of content daily. I've got a lot more content coming out today, so be sure to check this site out. You can log in. You can start for free, or you can log in like I'm doing right here. I'll also have a playlist of website of videos coming out that'll show you exactly how to use this platform as something that I built in January to help myself become a better trader, and I'm flying, going as fast as I can with it, trying to get it competitive. So with that, let's go ahead and talk to. We're not going to talk to anybody. We're going to look at some trade. We're going to look at some stuff. Let's look at some. What do we want to start? Let's start with Bitcoin. Not my favorite place to start, but it is a place to start. Look all the way up to 79. We're going to go to the full chart here. And take a peek at this. Pull it back into dailies because I did not set this up before I started shooting this video, which is fine. Everything's fine. I'll go down to the daily on this one since we're no longer doing the weekly on this. There's a big jump right here, and it's starting to sustain. So it's got a little bit of resistance between here and 82,000. We'll see if that maintains. It probably will for the time being. I've seen a lot of chatter on the socials about what the future of Bitcoin is going to be, and a lot of people are trying to figure that out too, because Bitcoin is an anti-fiat currency trade, same as gold, same as silver. People who are sick of the dollar getting eroded and the other major currencies getting eroded due to governments not paying attention to their fiscal responsibilities to protect the people. They are not doing that. I think it's very clear they're not doing that, and I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat. That's the way it works. Conservative or liberal, whatever. That is the government is not taking care of its people anymore, and it didn't, and it stopped in 2020. To be honest with you, that's my opinion. Let's see. As a matter of fact, I don't think it did before then. It's probably stopped decades before then, but at any rate, didn't really catch steam until 2020. Let's see. Here we have the US 10-year. Let's look at that. 4.7%. Not where we like it. Still trying to claw up a little bit. It's right at the 2024 daily high close right there. I should change those to DHC instead of HDC to daily high close. It's not something that we want to see, not something we like. That means inflation will be going up. Have the Japanese 10-year right there. This is the part where it looks like the carry trade could fall apart. It's got a solid rejection there at 2.95%. If this thing blows to 3%, there's going to be problems. There's going to be a big pullback in the market. It is not going to be Japanese intervention. It is going to be the market shedding the carry trade. Why do we have a carry trade? Because it looks like this. The orange one is the Great British Pound. The red one is the Great British Pound 10-year. Great Britain's 10-year yield. The red one is the U.S. 10-year yield, and the Japanese is the blue one is the Japanese 10-year yield. And now, when there's a great big difference between these two, you can make some money with that. But however, back here in 2020, 2021, this is the weekly. This is where it shows up the most. They almost converged. So you almost had a carry trade unwind back in the 2020, but it didn't really get there. Go to the daily, because this will show us back to where we are today. Today we have the British interest rates are up higher than ours, up over 5% on the 10-year. Ours will be there, I'm not going to say soon, but we'll be there one day. And this is still far below any type of where they used to be. Because I think 2028 they got the 10-year got really high too. But this is the whole essence of the carry trade. When this blue line gets up over this red line or over the orange line, you're going to see the carry trade fall apart, and that is going to be the next major forex trend, and it is going to be devastating. I've heard there's $20 trillion involved in the forex and the yen trade. So I hope when that falls apart, it's gonna create a big economic crater, or something of that nature. Oh well, enough of that. Let's move on. We have the euro versus the pound. It's not happening today, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Oh, something we do need to look at today is market pulse. Look at market pulse, which is in forex, tradingforexforprofit.com. Strong risk off today. So we're seeing the yen is very high, British pound underneath it and still very high. So we could have an intervention event today. Who knows? Swissy is rising. The US dollar is way down here. Pacific Rim is on the bottom, and the Canadian is very weak because the Canadian has just had some information come out, if I'm not mistaken. Calendar. We have Treasury Secretary Besant speaks, or is it tomorrow we have? Yeah, tomorrow we have Canadian news coming out. Did it already come out? Huh. Let's have a look real quick. Do not see it. Anything yet? 23rd, 24th, 24th, 24th. Do not see it in my little website. So I'll have to check it on that. And don't forget, if you sign up for premium, you can also get these free carry or these premium articles right here too that are written by yours truly. Just give you my perspective, my opinions. They may be right, they may be wrong. So I don't see anything Canadian going on. I thought there was a Canadian GDP was coming out, but it may be later on this week. Let's look back to the calendar real quick and see if we can find Canadian GDP. Yes, I have not had my coffee yet. I'm all over the place. No, I'm not in a burning building. That is not a, there it is. Canadian GDP is coming out on Friday. It's not a burning building. That is Henry, the Forex trading parakeet. He's a darling, but we love him, but he's sometimes noisy. With that, let's go ahead and go back to the euro versus the British pound. Sliding off a little bit on the euro versus the pound. Not exactly where it should be. Well, should is hypothetical. That doesn't make any sense. The British pound is gaining on the euro, as you can see, as it has for the last 3 days. DXY 98.94. I'm very excited about a lot of stuff. So if I'm talking really fast, it's because I'm really, really excited right now. We're also getting up to about 99 again on the DXY. We see if that can come back way up here to 99.6. It's not going to happen today, I don't think, but it might happen tomorrow. Monday's a good day to keep your powder dry, so to speak, and not get any trades in. It's also a great day to trade if you see an opportunity that's worth pursuing. The euro versus the dollar. This is looking like a big rejection right here. Price rejection at 117. So we could see a lot of downward going on the euro versus the dollar as the DXY turns back around. Depends on what happens with the Treasury bonds and the Treasury buyback on those. The British sterling versus the dollar, 136.42. Again, it's looking like it might be getting a little turny in there. A little turning happening right in there. So we could see that come back down. Dollar versus the Swiss, see, back up over 80. So it's got a long way to go through this big red area, which is a fair value gap. Still don't understand fair value gap because it doesn't make any sense. It seems to me like they renamed resistance and support and call it something else cool. But, we'll see. See if it reclaims that fair value gap. The yen pairs, 159. The the dollar versus the yen finally reclaimed 159, but it's not doing it with a whole lot of enthusiasm. Pound versus the yen, 217. Again, not a whole lot of enthusiasm with that either. 185.59 for the euro versus the yen. Canadian versus the yen. Way down with oil up. That's not a good sign. The Canadian dollar is starting to get a little iffy. And the Aussie versus the yen right there, 113.91. Looks like it's again topping out. Crude oil, 85.56. This is the catalyst behind the carry trade. Is Japan imports 100% of its crude oil. And Canada exports a lot of its crude oil, so that's the reason why this Canadian versus the yen is such a sometimes has a correlation with the oil market. Today it does not. I don't see one. And dollar versus the Canadian, big bounce off of 137.68. So that's kind of an interesting thing going on there. Just when it looked like the Canadian versus the yen was going to fall apart. Oh yeah, I think a 50% tariff went out against Canada, and Canada likewise put a 50% tariff on American goods. So there's a trade war between the U.S. and Canada right now. That makes me laugh every time. It's just not something you've expected. Aussie versus the dollar, 71.62. Right there. Carney must hate America, although he comes here to vacation. Oh well. Doesn't hate it that much. Aussie versus the dollar right there, 71.68. I'm talking about Mark Carney, the Prime Minister of Canada, who used to be the head of the BOE, the Bank of England. Gold, 46.64. It looks like it's taken off again. Looks like a great day to be gold. We're up $60 so far on gold. That's phenomenal. Platinum, 1898. See if I can reclaim 1900. Palladium, 1358. See if I can reclaim something. See if I can reclaim 1385. Not as much fun as that. And then silver is going to try to reclaim 70 today. 70 is where it topped out here. 70.11. And if that reclaims 71, then we could see that off to the races again up to around 90. That would not be horrible. We went over the software sector in yesterday's video, so I'm not going to do it today because the stock market hasn't opened yet. It opens in about half an hour, and with that, that is about all I've got for today. So if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more of these videos, then by all means, subscribe to the channel. And lastly, if you want to, what is it? Oh yeah, if you want to talk to me directly, hit me up in the comments section and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So with that, that's all I've got for today. Happy trading today. You guys have a great one. Bye. Stay tuned for tomorrow.